Hey guys, welcome to Cajun Toy Room. Today we're going to be looking at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Zaraxx and Zork. This is one of the bigger figure sets that they have out there. This is a Target exclusive, like pretty much all the Neca toys, Ninja Turtles. This one is actually one that's not extremely familiar to me. I know the Triceratons, but these two characters themselves I had to kind of look up and learn a little bit about and get refreshed on them. But it's in one of the bigger boxes, kind of like Bebop and Rocksteady, Leatherhead and Slash. If you look at the back right here, you got a little bit of information, some other figures that are in this line. You have the Triceraton, basically a troop builder, the Triceraton infantry with the Roadkill Rodneys. You got your Trag and your Granitor, and then the ultimate Metalhead, which is the deluxe figure. Right there, that's a single. On the side, you get a picture of Commander Zaraxx. The other side, you get Zork, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle logo on the top. And then on the bottom, there's your UPC. If you need that. And then these are the people that kind of made it and stuff like that, NECA Toys. Alright, I'm going to take a look at this guy and break it open. And here's Zaraxx and Zork out of their packaging. And I gotta say, I love these two characters. They're big, they're menacing, they're very colorful. They really stand out on the shelf. Got a couple little minuses and stuff, little nitpicks and stuff like that, but overall, completely satisfied with these two characters. So let's look at the little accessories they got, and then we'll break down each character individually. Alright, let's take a look at the accessories that come with these guys. You got this blaster, kind of like rocket, like railgun looking cannon right here. It's really cool. It's got some cool detail in the barrel right here. Also, you got a little red in the scope right there. Really cool. You can actually kind of almost line it up where it looks like they're looking through the scope itself. But yeah, this is a really solid, nice accessory. It fits well with these characters. It looks like it belongs with them. You got this gun, which looks more like something that Bebop would have. But really cool. I love the green right here in the side. Get your little shielding on the barrel. But nice little detail with the black in there and stuff like that. And little accents. You can see a little bit of that NECA paint already coming off on the grip right there, which is a common issue with these figures and stuff like that. So just be warned if you're going to constantly be switching them out and reposing them, stuff like that. Mindful of paint chipping. This gun right here is great. I love the little scope on it as well. But you get the brown accent on the grip right there. This is really cool. This is actually a gun that I think when I'm done with this is going to go straight to Rocksteady, because this looks like something I remember my original figure having. The figures come with, each of them come with 3 additional hands. So you got your closed fist hands like this. You got your kind of open, kind of gripping hand stuff like that. You want to grab a turtle by the neck. And then you also have the same for both. You got your trigger finger. So basically for any one of the guns and stuff you want to put on, you got your finger for your trigger, which looks really good. But be mindful, like I said, you know, if you put it in there for the first time, you might want to heat it up and stuff like that. You have these 2 armbands right here. Now these are actually the ones that come in it are the Katars or Katars, what you see right here. I already put these on Zaraxx. But basically what you do is you definitely want to heat up the figure, unless yours comes really loose. Mine was not. But heat up the figure's wrist, and you're gonna kind of just work off. You're gonna pop off the fist, and you're gonna pull off the armband. I'm not gonna pull it off anymore because you can see right there. Just in the initial, it was so dried on there. Even heating it up a little bit, I still wound up taking off some of the paint. So those are probably gonna be on there to stay. But luckily, you can still actually put things in our hands and stuff. But yeah, just be mindful with that. If you're pulling it off and stuff like that, I would recommend heating it up, taking it real slow. Because if not, you're gonna run into some ugly paint chipping right there. Figures themselves. Take a look at Zaraxx first. Zaraxx is the commander of the Triceraton Empire. It's kind of why he's got this like little regal plate armor. He also has these little cool little caps on his horns. Real solid figure and stuff like that. I love like the actually articulation. You have a mouth hinge on it, so you can open his mouth. You know, that actually gives you a couple different like expressions and stuff like that. It's really cool. Just like a little bit like that, you know, can really kind of change the emotion, like the expressions that you're trying to capture with your figures on display. But yeah, solid piece. You got your you got your head pivot. You can't really go up too much because of the way what the shoulders are. Just the head. Look down about this much. The arms, the same thing right there. Gotta be wary when you're coming up. You don't want to come up too far. Once again, you're gonna have some paint chipping. So. With every NECA, plan out your poses ahead of time so you don't like run into anything like that. But you know, pretty good range of arm movement out. You got your elbows, you got your wrist rotation. On your waist, don't get too much with the plate armor kind of right here, but you got a little bit rocking. He's not gonna go down too much, and you're not gonna get him to look back up too much. Legs, same thing. Got this kind of little skirt right here in the front, so you can get his leg up about that high. But you got your knees, which mine are very stiff, so I'm not gonna mess with it too much. But you can kind of get them in a kneeling position. You got your rocker, and then your pivot on the ankles. You do tails are not attached when you get them in the package, so you have to pop them on. These are bendy, but they're also pretty sharp. Like, they're pretty pointy. So whenever you're putting on there, get a good, nice little grip and stuff like that. But yeah, this can hurt a little bit if you're when trying to get that thing on there. Same thing with these. These are really solid. So you know, when you're posing around stuff like that, just be mindful you grab them, stuff like that. It won't hurt you, but you know, it's not very comfortable either. All right, so for Zork, who is like second in command, he is also in the episode. He is the one that fights mostly with Raphael during the battle and stuff like that. He's got this cool kind of leather armor. I like how the strap is independent right here, so when you move his waist, it actually moves by itself. That's a really cool little detail. It's part of the belt right here. He can look up a little bit more because he doesn't have the high shoulders like that. But same thing with the mouth articulation on him. Well, it's a little bit hard to open his mouth. There we go. So yeah, he's got full. Well, I don't think his opens as wide. So yeah, he doesn't open as wide, but his head goes back further, so it's a little trade-off. But he can look down a lot more, which is really cool. It actually gives him a whole different look, emotion from mine. His arms can actually go up a lot further and stuff like that because they're not restricted by the shoulder pads like that. His waist rotation. His legs can go up more. He's not inhibited by the little skirt thing as well. Got your knees, also stiff, which is good. Your ankles, your elbows. His tail, same thing with that and stuff like that. You know, it comes off attached. It's gonna kind of jam it on there and stuff like that. But it does give him a nice little balance and stuff like that. So it makes them easier to stand up and pose and stuff like that. Overall, I like these figures a whole lot. Even though like they're kind of based off the same body mode kind of shape, they do look unique and they do stand out, especially with the infantry soldier as well. These are 3 really good looking figures. I'm happy to have them in my collection. My only gripe and stuff is, you know, it's like, which is just a common Neca gripe, is the paint chipping a little bit that we had there. I wish they had like another different accessories, maybe like a communicator or something to go along like the Stargate or something from that episode. But yeah, 2 solid figures from this series and stuff like that. Definitely worth the money, and I highly recommend them. I give them an 8 out of 10. All right, guys. Well, thanks for checking out my channel. Look for more reviews coming for all NECA Turtles, G.I. Joe, Marvel Legends, DC, Mortal Kombat, and more. But appreciate it. Leave a comment and like. Have a great day.